Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you. I'm so glad you were able to join us for this special weekend.
Me too. I'm just proud of my mama. This is an amazing bag, and I'm not usually a hobo girl, and she doesn't do a lot of hobos, but this one's got just enough structure to it, and it's just really different, right? And it's got that beautiful leather she's known for, and of course all the organization inside. So I'm really excited to wear this bag.
Well, and you know what I also love about it is the fact that when we showed this last night when we launched, Jen obviously is a lot younger than I am. And
she is your daughter, Patricia. We are doing that math. It's bright and early,
but she typically is a little bit more contemporary than I am.
Yeah.
I'm more classic.
Yeah.
And we're loving how the bag becomes you. I mean, here I am more classic. In fact, just having denim jeans on is like, woo, stepping out
but you still have the great little, you know, tweed blazer on.
I got my jacket, right, and all that. But it just goes to show you how if you're somebody that's just a little bit more contemporary in style, this is a perfect bag for you. But if you're somebody classic, the same goes for you too. But whether you wear it on the crick of your arm, I love how even some of us are wearing it like with a long shoulder bag or a crossbody strap. This is the great bag, especially nowadays when you're out and about the whole day. Right?
Yeah.
You're starting your morning, maybe you're going to work, but then afterwards you're running to see the kids or the grandkids, or you're on some other activity, maybe during the summer when you're in the park and then you're going home and doing something. This can hold that large water bottle. This can hold that umbrella. It can hold a extra pair of shoes. Maybe you want some flip-flops in there, or when you have your heels on, whatever it is, snacks. I mean, you can get it in this bag, but it is so lightweight to start. That it's just going to be a breeze for you.
Inherently, the quality of the leather is so good when you get this home, and it just gets better and better, more buttery, more soft, more lived in. That cognac is a stunner. If you want a year-round colorway, of course, cognac and black are no-brainer. If you want to stand out in the crowd, and I love that we've got a nice close-up shot on Brooke, who's wearing with a beautiful pleated dress. You know, that's a solid coral color, but it all goes to this Aegean bloom, and then you've paired it back with the cognac braided handle and that beautiful cognac adjustable crossbody strap. So whether you're petite, whether you're tall, whether you need to be hands-free, you like that shoulder bag, both of those straps are removable, which I thought was a really nice added feature.
I want to also show this belt on her, because how cute is this? This is a belt we're also selling, and it is made out of the same leather as a handbag, and it's woven.
Look at that hardware.
And look at look at that hardware on that. Just absolutely gorgeous. But you know, I have it with my jeans on, but to see it on a dress is really special. But this bag looks great, doesn't it? It just makes the outfit.
It makes the outfit. And
really
again,
does.
you know, the thing is if you already have a black or brown bag, then this is definitely calling your name. I love that it has a little bit of that vintage kind of floral design, so a nod to sort of what you're known for. That bottom that has that flat bottom with the 4 feet, that's great if you're at the restaurant, or maybe you're at the graduation, you're at the theater, you're going places and you want to set your bag down. I mean, obviously this is premium leather, and we'll actually show a little bit about that, because I think that that's a story that needs to be told. Patricia doesn't work with just like a little leather or kind of a leather-like this is full grain, premium, buttery, soft, wear it forever, pass it down forever leather. I personally love the black. I love that there's a soft, subtle sheen to it. I love that the more you wear it, it becomes your own personalized extension of you. If you want the black has the hardware in the black seems a little bit it has like a matter kind of soft sheen.
It's the only one that has a soft gold. Soft gold hardware is the hardest and the most expensive hardware to plate. So when you're looking at that and get it home, you're going to notice how rich it is. And against this beautiful black leather, this bag, when you walk into a room with this bag, or let's forget about that. Let's start when you open up the box when you get it home. You're going to smell the leather, but then you're going to feel the leather. And you see all the natural grain. And we got the hides. I know when we're heading back there, we can look at it too. Because I always love to show off the cowhides. This is full grain leather. So that black is just, look at the room in there.
The room inside, I think it might be a little deceiving at home. I'm not kidding you. Cosmetic pouch, wallet, sunglasses, readers, water bottle, put a tablet in here, snacks in there, lunch, maybe an extra pair of flip-flops, your bathing suit in a bag. Honestly, this is so roomy on the inside. And there's 2 little wall patch pockets. There's actually a zippered wall compartment as well, so you have that. And this is, it feels so soft and like suede-like.
Yeah, that leather and the lining inside, I called it a faux suede. All my vintage bags that started the brand 15 years ago, if you can believe it, 15 years ago, all were this cognac color that I got from Italy. I don't know why, and no one's ever really answered that question for me, but I kept it. And it is beautiful to the touch. It doesn't scratch up your sunglasses if you threw them in one of those pockets. And you can see everything in the bag. So the lining is important. And again, we talked about the feet on the bottom of the bag, right? It's nice to have this great slouchy bag that's just gonna, depending on how much we have in it, and over time it's just gonna get softer and more patina, as they call it. But then you can sit it down. It's not gonna mush on the table and not be able to stand up. It's gonna keep its.
Okay, I've got to give a couple updates. Nava, you are knocking it out of the park with modeling this bag. Were you gonna tell me your age? She's 14. She's 14. Look at this tall drink of water right here.
I was gonna say 20.
Molly, you need to lock her up. We do. Lock her up. I wanted to say, once again in this presentation, the rosewood, this beautiful kind of cherry red. There are 460 of you. You can get this one-of-a-kind bag that is new and exclusive and at $100 savings. I'm excited that you guys are loving this pop of color. And this is gonna have, again, that beautiful soft sheen. It's smooth, it's buttery. I do wanna do a couple things we haven't gotten a chance to. I want to get into the bag and I want to show the hides. So maybe on the way we could show these hides, because when we talk about leather, Patricia, it's like a fine art. And it's almost like a dying artistry to be able to get this type of hide.
Well, I know for some of you that watch me a lot, you probably get tired of me saying that to sell a leather bag in the United States and just call it genuine leather, it just needs to be 51% leather. And the quality of the leather, it could be split 10 times, meaning it just could be just almost a reprocessed leather. This is taking that full cowhide, and treating it the top grain of the leather. This is the print. I learned how to do this print. It took Jennifer and I about 3 years in Santa Croce, Italy. Wow, it was a real labor of love, let me tell you that. But it's just absolutely beautiful. Look at this print. You just really see those beautiful blooms. And like you said, it's got this like distressed vintage feel and vibe about it. The way the background is, that you could wear this 12 months of the year, but it's just absolutely beautiful. If you've never had a floral bag before, the trend in florals is so out there. Everybody is doing it, but this is something that you're gonna have forever and be able to wear with just everything.
And then the Harbor Nights actually is neck and neck against the rosewood. I think people love this depiction. It's like, it's artwork, but you have to take that second glance and look to really look deeper into it to see what kind of print it is.
It is. It's very abstract from the distance. So I love the color. It's like a really soft, subdued navy, and it's got a little bone color in it, a touch of that rosewood, and a little bit of the mango. The inspiration for this, and this is from a vintage dress that we found, is our family trip to Greece. We literally were on a yacht for like a whole week, and we'd come up to the port at night and you would see the lights of the buildings, and you would see the docks, and you'd see some of the fishing boats, and it was just always so breathtaking. Here's some pictures of us. Wow. All 13 of us. It was just a great experience, but I wanted to share this. And this print is brand new. So for you collectors, it's just hitting it. In fact, I don't even think it's in stores yet. And you'll never find it on this bag anywhere else. So it's just a beautiful, and then rosewood, we talked about that. And this, on these solids, really shows you the grain of this leather. Just look at how supple it is. Look at that. I mean, this is not something you have to baby. And if you scratch it or it gets all marked up, you can always get just like a leather conditioner and rub it out. So if you love it to look exactly like the day you got it, you can always keep up with it. If you love it, how it ages, like that old pair of boots that you might have or that bomber jacket, you can do that too. But look, even the back side is dyed through. So this is a beautiful vegetable tan, full grain leather. Cognac. I mean, that speaks for itself, doesn't it? Like, it's gorgeous. I mean, this looks like a beautiful sofa you might have. Or, I mean, it's just, this is a bag that you will wear. You'll dress up, dress down,
I'm
wear it
obsessed with that
all
color.
the time. Yeah, it'll be hard to put it down.
It's so luxe, it's so rich and expensive, and like, it just makes you, and it goes with any outfit. You could be doing, you know, a
Denim.
little dress, denim and a t-shirt. You could be kind of in a little bit more of an evening outfit. Maybe not like a ball gown, but like you're going out for dinner.
Yes.
You know, you're going to your travels, which Patricia does. And this is definitely a bag that is gonna hold a lot, take you places. You're gonna be able to kind of mix it and match it. Black is a stunner. I think there's a lot of people who have bought black bags and maybe stores with doors, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, well, you know, this bag seems like it'd be a good investment. Maybe spend a couple $100s on it, and then you wear it and you use it, and it just breaks down, and it doesn't hold up.
It doesn't hold its sheen.
No.
It's just real dull. I love the challenge, and I tell everyone, if you buy this black bag, when you get it home, compare it to any other designer black bag you have. I don't even care if it's a luxury designer and you paid $1,000 for it or $2,000. You will see that this leather on that high-end luxury designer bag is the same or better. And in lots of cases, it could be better. I mean, that black leather is stunning, and then it's got that soft gold on it. I mean, I bought this last night. I know you laughed, but I don't have, everyone thinks that
You get like
I get all these bags, but when it's exclusive to HSN, even our team doesn't have access to this bag unless we buy it
I love that.
on HSN.
I love that. It's special for you. It's special for mom. Maybe it's your sister. Maybe it's a loved one. Maybe it's somebody you don't get to see that often, but they're having a big birthday, or there's you know, a graduation. You know, there's so many events where we want to buy something for somebody that's going to last, that they can actually use, that's actually functional. I know flowers are beautiful, but $150 bouquet lasts you about a week, right? This is, I mean, it's true. You know,
That's a great idea.
Get them fine leather goods. I mean, nobody's gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna use that. They're gonna use that as their everyday bag. Now, I know maybe if you're buying this for you, or maybe you're just, you know, I know the value is incredible at $100. I'd love to save you an extra $40. Why not? Especially if you're buying the accompanying pieces. So sign up for the HSN credit card today. We're gonna instantly give you a $40 back into your purchase. You can go online, you can apply, you can talk to one of our representatives. But I want to get into this bag because I think the big thing is, especially from television, it's really hard to see the capacity that a bag like this could hold. Of course, we do have the measurements on it. So the bag itself has a 9-inch handle drop on that braided handle. The adjustable crossbody goes from 22.5 to 25.5. But the bag itself has height. It has depth. It has width at the bottom. So there's a lot you can fit in this bag.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, first, I know a lot of women love, I'm one of them, when you have a wide opening.
Yes.
So right away, because this is really kind of more of a square shape until it falls down, slouches out, which is a typical hobo, when you open it up, it's big. And look at this. You've got this. You've got an iPad. You could have had a bigger one in there, actually. You've got this. We've got wipes. We've got an umbrella. I mean, look, and that's a bigger umbrella. So that's just, there's more things in here. There's a big phone in the pocket. So you've got 2 elastic pockets there. You've got the zip pocket all the way, and look at the whole bottom of that bag. I mean, my arm fits almost to my elbow.
I know.
So this is
I might
great.
actually be able to get in the bag.
Yeah, there you go. And then it's got a great zip on the back that goes all the way down to the bottom. So if you've got a large phone, keys,
your passport, maybe if you're traveling.
And this is against your body, which is really nice. So you've got that secure zip. And then you can leave this braided strap on, because I think it looks so pretty when it's just laying on the bag while you're wearing it as a crossbody. Here we just put this pom-poms on here, which looks so cute.
I love that.
And then you've got that adjustable leather on both sides crossbody strap. And like we talked about on the bottom, you've got a nice wide flat bottom. So if you wanted to put a water bottle, or you carry your own metal water bottle in there, it's gonna sit up nice. And then you still have the whole other part of this bag to put everything you need. I mean, this, if you like to carry a big satchel, or you like to carry a tote bag, this is a good alternative option
100%.
to really
Yep.
change up your wardrobe. And if you haven't had a hobo, try it, because you still have that crossbody that you know
Yes.
and love,
Yes,
but
and
then you
shoulder.
have the hobo moment.
And it sort of just melts into you.
Yeah.
This rosewood, you're probably only gonna get maybe one more look at the rosewood, and then that one's gonna sell out before we're even, beyond the early morning. I love that it's kind of like a cherry red. It's got this beautiful vibrancy to it, but it feels like a good year-round red.
I like how you say warm. It really is inviting. It's not so, oh my gosh, she's wearing a red bra. It's really, it kind of sucks you in. It's real romantic. And so I think you're gonna absolutely love this. Red has become such a powerful, loving, worn footwear and handbag now that you can wear it with absolutely everything. It's like the new neutral.
I agree. And that one's gonna definitely be, that's the most popular, the most limited, and you probably won't be able to see that later in the day. So I know it's early, it's Saturday morning, you probably have big plans. Here's how I want you to place your order. Go to hsn.com. You can use the item number on your screen, 894567. You can jump to the front of the line and use your QR code. You choose the beautiful cognac, which I just love. I always think that this color is timeless. You probably already have shoes in this color. Maybe you've had a bag, but it's too small or it's too big. I love that this is kind of like that medium-sized hobo satchel. And then you've got your classic black, the rosewood, but the two prints, the two artistic, stand out, really inspired by your travels.
Yep.
You've got the Harbor Nights, that Grecian blue, and then these Aegean blooms. I want to check in really quickly before the girls, before we round out this presentation. I want to ask Jennifer, do you have a favorite?
Which one's my favorite?
Yeah, which one do you love?
I don't know. I'm a little partial to the Harbor Nights because reminds me of our trip to Greece. And when she talks about pulling into the port and it's just being dark and you have the lights and it's just kind of abstract, I love it. And from far away, you can't really tell what it is, can you? But when you get in closer, it's really kind of cool to observe. Anyway, I like this one.
It's got to be so incredible to work with your mom. I worked with my mom actually for many years. Yeah, I did. And it's so interesting. Like, you guys have different styles and probably different tastes, and you work alongside of each other, bringing such unique individuality, yet classic and timeless still, right?
Absolutely. And to teach her the trade. I mean, she has spent so much. She's gotten another degree in leather. I mean, we literally go to the tanneries and we develop these special leathers that they're not off the shelf. These are made and curated just for this brand.
Yeah, and I think that that's what's really, really exquisite about shopping with us here at HSN. Not only are you getting the best value ever, I mean, this is a genuine full-grain premium leather handbag through and through for under $150. That's an instant $100 savings. You have time to pay it off. You get something that's exclusive. You're